Hi, I'm Helen.
Hi, I'm Nevaeh.
Today we're going to be making a Korean honey pastry called Yakgwa. Okay, so we started off by making the syrup that we will use to coat the Yakgwa when we're done. So Nevaeh is going to tell you what she put in the syrup.
We put honey, water, and ginger.
Right. And so right now it looks like that. Yeah. And we're going to heat it up on the stove.
Yeah.
My computer the battery used to last like all day, and now it only lasts a couple hours. So I try to keep it plugged in as much as I can. Okay. So yes, what did the phone say? What did the phone say? It says,
says a lot of things.
Heat on medium heat, stirring occasionally. Okay. Here is a spoon. And put it right there. So that's
we don't mix it yet?
Yeah, you can stir it. Once it boils, oh shoot, we weren't supposed to add the ginger yet, but that's okay. We did.
Don't we have to like cool this down a little bit?
Yeah. So once it boils, you're gonna because I don't know, gas stoves you just turn off the fire and the heat is gone, but with electric you have to physically move the pot to the back thing because it'll stay hot. So okay, so you don't have to stir it the whole time. Just occasionally we're gonna stir that, so that and then we're gonna keep an eye until it boils. Okay, so that was step 2. Step 3, let's make the dough.
Did you pause that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's paused.
Oh, okay. Because our face was frozen when we...
Before, yeah. In a large mixing bowl. So I think there's mixing bowls in that far right-hand cabinet. Are there mixing bowls up there, like plastic mixing bowls?
What are they?
Yeah, see those?
Oh, mixing bowls.
What did you think I said?
Whisker.
Yeah, that's the biggest one. Okay. And we're going to add the flour. So, flour.
Do you need this or?
No, that's a liquid measure. Oh. So you can use those for solids, but they're not as good.
We got this at the store.
I was gonna say. Yeah. I didn't remember ever seeing that. 3 cups of flour. So I think there's a measure. Nope, we're in the drawer. See right there, those cups. Oh. So find the 1 cup measurement. Probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to.
Messy.
Yep. There, you can use it and pour it out like that. And do 3 of those cups.
Yes. Gosh.
Uh-oh.
Wah! What?
We're supposed to have sesame oil, but we'll use olive oil.
We are really.
So how much olive oil? 1/3 cup of olive oil.
There's a hole in the side.
Yeah, I noticed that it was leaking out. I noticed that when we checked out. the sesame oil. Mix the flour and the oil by rubbing the mixture thoroughly with your hands.
Oh, that's not even close.
Okay, is that the 3 cups?
Yep.
Okay, so alrighty, just set that aside for now. All right, now you're gonna pour in that oil, and then we gotta mix it with our hands. So, all right, yeah. And I'm gonna record while you're doing that, and then I'm gonna say, "How does it feel?" And you can say, "Oh, it feels gross," or whatever you want to say. Okay.
All this oil?
No, all this.
Oh, this.
Okay. All right. You can just start. I'm just gonna start recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So now we're making the dough. So we took 3 cups of flour and we added in oil. We're supposed to add in sesame oil, but we didn't have any sesame oil, so we're using olive oil. And Nevaeh is mixing it with her hands. So how does it feel, Nevaeh?
It's gross and sticky.
Ugh. So now what we've done is we've taken honey mixed with wine and blended that together and put it in the flour mixture. And Nevaeh is having to mix that with her hands. And Nevaeh, do you like doing that part?
No, I don't.
What did you say it smelled like?
Yeah, like gross.
Gross. Gross. So, and this is what it kind of looks like is, yeah, like that.
Sticky.
So, all right, on to the next step. Perfect. So now we've taken the dough, we've rolled it out with a rolling pin, and Nevaeh has got the pizza cutter, and she is doing cuts in the dough we're going to make squares. So first she's doing the lines one way, and then she's going to make the lines the other way. So we're making little squares of dough. Okay, so we took our dough and we fried it in the pan right here. And so we fried it, you have to fry it like twice, once at low heat and then once at high heat. And when we're done, it comes out and it looks like this. So I hope you can see that. It looks really yummy, but we're not done yet. So, but that was the next step.
Yeah.
Okay, so after we've done frying them, we put them in a colander lined with paper towels to let some of the grease get absorbed. And then we put them in this pan that has the honey and ginger mixture that we started boiling at the very beginning of this video. And the recipe that we're reading said that it has to be at least 20 minutes, but it could be up to 12 hours. So we're kind of erring on the side of the 20 minutes. And we've already done half of them, so this is what they look like when they're totally finished. Hey, Nevaeh, can you like hold up that plate so that then...
so there's almonds on top.
And yeah, we sprinkled them with almonds. And so that's what they look like when they're all finished. We are going to, next thing we're going to do is taste test. So we'll come back and let you know how they taste. Okay, so we're all done. We actually have 2 different plates. We have this plate right here. and then we have this plate right here. And the difference, I know this plate looks darker, but that's not really the difference between the two. The difference is we soaked these a little longer in the honey water ginger mixture, and we also sprinkled the almonds on these. We soaked them for less time, and we left the nuts off of them. Oops. And but one of the things when we took these, we did first, and when I took these out of the mixture that they were soaking in, they were really mushy looking. And I don't know if you can tell, but they lost their sort of form, whereas these stayed kind of in their original form. And I don't know why that is. We can only guess that part of it might be the amount of time. Also, when we put these in, they were still pretty hot because we were like burning our hands as we were tossing them into the honey mixture. But these, they were not hot at all. They were very comfortable in our hands, and so that might also have something to do with it. So okay, so now we're gonna taste them, and Nevaeh is gonna taste the ones that are a little that were in the honey mixture longer and have the nuts on them.
They're very soggy.
All right, I'm gonna try one too.
They're very mushy, and it's like missing something in it.
Definitely mushy, like
Yeah.
mush, and then there's an inner core that's like not mushy.
Yeah.
That's firm, but the outer, it's really like a bread that was soaked in liquid.
Yeah, and it's missing something, but I'm not sure. Maybe more ginger.
Yeah, it doesn't have a strong flavor at all.
No.
Not bad, just not a real strong flavor. Okay, so now we're gonna try these. They do not have the almonds on them,
And they're not as mushy.
and they're not as
Yeah.
because they didn't soak for as long. And you can tell even she can't hardly get her fork in it. Yeah, you're going to have to use your fingers. I'm going to eat this one. It looks interesting.
They could use like a little bit more.
Ginger?
Yeah. I don't taste the ginger at all.
Right. We erred on the side of less ginger. It said 1 to 2 teaspoons, and I went with 1. So probably could have done the full. And to me, there's something about the way these smell, which is really good.
Yeah, they're really good smell.
But it kind of reminds me of oranges. And I don't know why, but it just seems like, I wonder if you took some orange zest and you mixed it with the honey mixture.
Yeah.
That might, make it taste better.
Out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I like the texture of this one.
Yeah, definitely these are better. So, we would probably say don't soak them in honey as long as it says. And maybe not have them be so hot when you put them in the honey.
Yeah, maybe let them cool down a little bit before they go soaking in.
Right. Also, just a disclaimer that we actually didn't use some of the recipes called for stuff that you can only get in an Asian market. We actually went to an Asian market, but they didn't have the things that we needed. So we did a lot of replacing too. So but all in all, pretty good. We have about 45 seconds left. Anything you want to say?
These are pretty good, and you guys try it sometime.
It really wasn't as hard. Didn't you think it was easier than?
It was really easy.
Yeah, it looked hard when you first looked at the recipe.
Yeah.
We got the recipe off the internet, so just Yakgwa, YAKGWA, and just look for the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't that hard, and it is kind of neat. Yeah. We'd make them again, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's really good.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, bye.